In today's rapidly changing world, the desire to be well prepared for emergencies has led many of us to consider prepping as a vital lifestyle choice. However, the pursuit of preparedness can often come with hidden financial pitfalls. While it's crucial to equip ourselves with essential supplies, some seemingly harmless prepping items might be quietly draining your budget without you realizing it. This video will delve into 10 such items that could be costing you more money than anticipated. By identifying these budget-sucking culprits, you'll be better equipped to streamline your prepping efforts without breaking the bank. 10 expensive multi-tools. When it comes to preparing for unexpected situations, the allure of a high-end multi-tool can be tantalizing. These intricately designed gadgets promise versatility and convenience, boasting a plethora of features that can tackle a variety of tasks. However, one must question whether all the bells and whistles are truly necessary for effective preparedness, or if they serve more as budgetary black holes. High-end multi-tools often come outfitted with a vast assortment of functions, from wrenches and saws to screwdrivers and pliers, marketed under the guise of enhancing utility. However, in realistic scenarios, it's rare to find a situation that demands the simultaneous or frequent use of more than a few basic functions. Many of these additional tools are rarely employed, meaning you could be purchasing a device loaded with features that may never see the light of day. For many, a tool's effectiveness may hinge less on multiplicity and more on owning a few key, reliable features. Another significant consideration is the financial impact of these pricey tools. The marketing associated with expensive multi-tools often inflates their perceived necessity. Brands capitalize on the fear of unpreparedness, enticing customers with the notion that each minute tool component is vital. As a result, consumers may be drawn into spending exorbitantly on multi-tools when a more cost-effective option could serve their needs just as effectively. Faced with budget constraints, a lower-priced alternative with a streamlined design can often deliver the same essential functionality required for day-to-day preparedness without compromising quality. For those looking to optimize their emergency readiness investments, exploring cost-effective alternatives to these multi-tools can be advantageous. Simpler, more specialized tools that focus on high-use functionalities can often outperform their multifunction rivals in durability and reliability. By selecting purpose-specific tools, you can build a kit that is not only tailored to your specific needs but also more financially sustainable in the long term. Additionally, these tools can often be purchased individually, allowing for gradual kit expansion without the budget shocks associated with high-end multi-tools. While multi-tools can certainly have a valued place in a prepper's toolkit, it's crucial to approach purchasing decisions with pragmatism. Weighing the necessity of each function and considering personal preparedness priorities can pave the way for more efficient resource allocation. Ultimately, the goal should be to create a balanced collection of tools that provides reliable practicality without sparking unnecessary financial strain. By doing so, you ensure that your prepping efforts are geared more toward genuine preparedness and less toward superficial accumulation of gadgets. In this way, your budget remains focused on acquiring the essentials that truly enhance readiness and resilience. 9. Overpriced freeze-dried food. Freeze-dried food is a popular choice among preppers for its long shelf life and convenience. However, when scrutinizing the cost, freeze-dried food can be significantly overpriced, leading to a noticeable drain on prepping budgets. While it's true that these packaged meals can last for years and offer a quick solution in emergencies, their expense can often outweigh the benefits. In many cases, these meals are marketed with high price tags due to packaging, branding, and perceived necessity, which can make them an unsustainable choice over the long term if budget constraints are a concern. Comparing the costs of freeze-dried foods with homemade options highlights the glaring difference in pricing. Preparing your own long-term food storage supplies can be far more budget-friendly. For example, purchasing staple ingredients in bulk such as rice, beans, oats, and dried vegetables can significantly cut costs. By using vacuum sealers or oxygen absorbers, you can extend the shelf life of these homemade meals, achieving a similar preservation effect as commercial freeze-dried foods without breaking the bank. This pragmatic approach allows preppers to allocate their finances more effectively, ensuring that resources are directed toward a well-rounded and sustainable stockpile. A nutritional analysis further emphasizes the disparity between freeze-dried and homemade food options. While freeze-dried foods are convenient, they often contain high levels of sodium, preservatives, and other additives to maintain taste and shelf life, which can compromise nutritional value in the long run. In contrast, preparing meals at home allows for greater control over ingredient selection, ensuring that the food is both nutritious and tailored to personal dietary needs. Taking the time to understand and balance the nutritional content of your stored food can enhance overall health and well-being, particularly in times of crisis when physical and mental resilience is crucial. Evaluating the cost per meal of freeze-dried options compared to homemade alternatives exposes a financial black hole for many preppers. While a freeze-dried meal can cost several dollars per serving, the cost of preparing a homemade meal with equivalent nutritional value can be significantly lower. This disparity adds up over time, potentially diverting significant funds that could be better spent on other essential prepping items such as water filtration systems, medical supplies, or energy resources. 8. High-end water filters. High-end water filters are often touted as essential tools for ensuring clean, safe drinking water, particularly in emergency preparedness scenarios. While the allure of having pristine, filtered water at your fingertips is compelling, it is crucial to evaluate whether these high-cost water filtration systems are genuinely necessary, or if they are inadvertently draining your budget without adding proportional value. When assessing various brands of high-end water filters, one of the primary considerations is their real-world effectiveness. Many brands promise to remove a wide spectrum of contaminants, ranging from common pollutants like chlorine and lead to more harmful substances such as bacteria and viruses. However, consumer reports and independent studies frequently reveal discrepancies in product performance. It is not uncommon for some high-end filters to underperform or offer only marginally better filtration than their more affordable counterparts. This calls into question whether the additional cost is justified purely on the basis of filtration efficacy. Moreover, the initial purchase price of a high-end water filter is often just a fraction of the total expense. Maintenance and replacement costs for filters, cartridges, and other components can accumulate significantly over time. High-end brands sometimes have proprietary parts that must be sourced directly from the manufacturer, often at a premium. These ongoing costs can quickly add up, making the lifetime cost of ownership considerably more expensive. Given the ongoing expenses and variable performance, compare these high-end water filters with other reliable, lower-cost alternatives. Many mid-range or even budget-friendly water filtration systems offer similar levels of contaminant removal and possess certifications from reputable health and safety organizations. These alternatives can provide comparable peace of mind regarding water safety without straining your finances. In addition, simpler filtration solutions such as portable water filters or purification tablets might be more practical for short-term or emergency scenarios, offering effective results without the hefty price tag. In the context of budgeting for preparedness, it is essential to critically assess where each dollar is being allocated. High-end water filters might promise pristine hydration, but their high costs might prevent investment in other crucial areas, such as food supplies or medical kits. Balancing the need for safe water with overall budget constraints can lead to better preparedness decisions. When planning, consider whether a high-end water filter genuinely aligns with your long-term preparedness strategy or if the costs outweigh the benefits compared to more affordable yet reliable alternatives. Ultimately, while high-end water filters can be seen as useful tools, they may not always represent the best investment when thoughtful budgeting and resource allocation are imperative. By researching and comparing options, you can ensure that your preparedness measures are both effective and financially sustainable, allowing you to be ready for emergencies without inadvertently draining your budget. 7. Gadgets with redundant features. In the realm of prepping, acquisition of gadgets can become particularly enticing. However, it's crucial to be mindful of the gadgets you're purchasing, as many often come with redundant features that can inadvertently inflate your budget. Modern technology offers a myriad of gadgets that, while seeming essential on the surface, often duplicate functionalities present in other tools you may already own. For instance, many smartphones today encompass features such as flashlights, compasses, and cameras, which might make separate purchases of these items unnecessary unless you require specialized equipment. The allure of new and specialized gadgets can be compelling, especially for those who take pride in having a well-rounded toolkit for emergency situations. However, it's important to evaluate each gadget's unique contribution. For instance, while a dedicated GPS device may offer more reliable navigation in remote areas than a smartphone that relies on cell towers, other devices like single-purpose flashlights often overlap with capabilities found in multi-purpose tools that combine lighting with options like solar charging or power banks. Additionally, gadgets like multifunctional watches typically integrate features like altimeters, barometers, and thermometers, which could overlap with separate instruments you might consider. As appealing as these items may seem by themselves, they may not offer a good return on your investment if you already possess gear, providing similar functionalities. The key lies in discerning whether a new gadget truly enhances your preparedness or merely replicates options you already have at your disposal. To optimize your prepping strategy and budget, embrace the idea of multi-purpose tools carefully designed to maximize utility while minimizing the number of items needed. Swiss Army knives, for example, encapsulate a range of tools from screwdrivers to scissors, all ingeniously folded into a compact piece. Similarly, battery packs with integrated flashlights or portable water filters with multifunctional designs can serve double or triple duties, simplifying your gear inventory while ensuring readiness without the pocketbook pain. Ultimately, while the gadget market continues to innovate with attractive new releases, adopting a critical approach to assessing how these devices fit into your prepping scenario is vital. Too often, items that appear to serve distinct purposes may in reality just be adding to clutter and unnecessary expense. Prioritize purchases based on necessity, space, and overlapping capabilities with an eye for quality and longevity. With careful planning and forethought, your collection of gear can remain lean yet highly effective, safeguarding both your resources and budget. 6. Excessive ammo purchases. In the realm of prepping, it's easy to fall into the trap of over-purchasing ammunition. This is often fueled by a perceived need rather than a real, immediate necessity. While ensuring you have sufficient ammo is essential for defense and hunting purposes, it's crucial to maintain a realistic perspective on exactly how much you will actually need in various scenarios. Overestimating this need can lead to excessive spending, draining your financial resources which may be better allocated elsewhere within your prepping strategies. Preppers often buy ammo in bulk to take advantage of cost savings, but without a clear plan or understanding of their actual requirements, this approach can backfire. Instead of stockpiling indiscriminately, assess your likely scenarios and usage. Consider factors such as the number of people you're preparing to protect, the types of firearms in your possession, and the realistic frequency of usage in both practice and potential survival situations. This strategic approach will help define an appropriate amount of ammunition to keep in reserve, curbing the impulse to overbuy. Implementing budget strategies can significantly mitigate the financial strain of ammunition purchases. Creating a well-thought-out budget that accounts for current inventory and prioritizes needed calibers over impulse buys can help manage costs effectively. It's beneficial to periodically reassess this budget, balancing purchasing ammunition with other prepper essentials like food, water, and medical supplies. Another strategy is to keep an eye out for sales and discounts, buying only when the price is right, rather than constantly maintaining high levels of stock. Additionally, practicing proper storage techniques can protect your ammunition investment and extend its shelf life. Investing in suitable storage solutions will ensure that your ammo remains safe and functional for longer periods, thereby reducing the need to replace it prematurely and keeping your expenses under control. Finally, engaging in regular training can help optimize your use of ammunition and improve your proficiency, so you waste less when practicing or in critical situations. Training can also provide insights into your actual ammunition needs, allowing for more accurate forecasting and purchasing. By maintaining a focus on strategic, need-based buying rather than succumbing to fear or impulse, you can ensure that ammo purchases are a well-managed component of your overall prepping budget, ensuring sustainability and creating more room for other important gear and supplies. 5. Unused subscription services. In today's digital age, subscription services are everywhere, offering everything from entertainment and news to meal kits and fitness programs. While these services promise convenience and enhanced lifestyle experiences, they can also become one of the sneakiest drains on your budget. Often the initial appeal of a subscription, thanks to enticing free trials or low introductory rates, can quickly wane as the costs silently accumulate over time. It's easy to forget to cancel subscriptions after the trial period ends, leading to recurring charges for services that go unused or unnoticed. To assess their utility, it's important to regularly analyze the common subscription services that you are paying for. Examine how often you use each service and whether it truly adds value to your life. Streaming platforms, for instance, can be enjoyable, but do you need multiple subscriptions, or are you getting caught up in the fear of missing out? Similarly, news and magazine subscriptions can pile up, resulting in monthly dues for content you barely browse. Understanding the real benefit you derive from each service is crucial in identifying which subscriptions to retain or cut. Another strategic approach to managing these services is to maximize their utility. This can involve sharing select accounts with family members or roommates, reducing the cost burden on a per-person basis. Additionally, some services offer bundled packages that might cover a broader range of your needs at a fraction of the total cost. Exploring economy options such as annual payment plans, which are often discounted compared to a monthly subscription, can also bring significant savings. Another aspect to consider when managing subscription services is to set reminders for free trial expirations or renewal dates. Auto-renewals can often go unnoticed, striking your budget without a warning. By staying vigilant with reminders, you can make informed decisions on whether to continue with the service or discontinue it before it starts eating into your finances. Furthermore, many platforms make it challenging to cancel subscriptions, so be prepared to persist through any hurdles they may place in your way. The subscription model thrives on the principle of out of sight, out of mind. Once initiated, recurring payments often become part of the background noise of your banking activities. Taking charge of your subscription expenses requires intention and awareness. One useful strategy is to conduct quarterly or biannual reviews of your bank statements to pinpoint recurring payments. This thorough examination helps you identify any forgotten subscriptions and make well-informed decisions about whether to maintain or cut them. Ultimately, managing your subscription services involves striking a balance between enjoyment and financial prudence. The key is to be strategic and thoughtful about the services you subscribe to, ensuring that they enrich your life without becoming a hidden burden on your budget. With mindfulness and some proactive budgeting, you can prevent these modern conveniences from being a leaky drain rather than a delightful addition to your lifestyle. 4. Premium first aid supplies. Investing in first aid supplies is a practical and often essential step in ensuring the safety and well-being of you and your loved ones. However, when compiling a first aid kit, it's important to differentiate between necessary essentials and costly luxury items that can quickly deplete your budget. Basic first aid supplies such as bandages, antiseptic wipes, gauze, adhesive tape, and a digital thermometer are crucial for treating minor injuries and should always be a priority in your kit. These items are relatively inexpensive and provide the core functionalities needed for typical household emergencies. On the other hand, there are a multitude of premium products marketed as must-haves for a comprehensive kit. These can include items like high-end medical bags, specialty wound dressings, or advanced gadgets such as electronic blood pressure monitors. While these products can enhance your prepared state, they often carry a hefty price tag and might not offer a practical return on investment, especially if you have budgetary constraints. It's essential to critically assess whether such luxury items are necessary for your specific situation or if they are simply appealing extras that the media and advertisements persuade you to buy. To keep your expenses in check, consider cost-effective shopping strategies for your first aid supplies. Purchasing generic brands instead of name brands, utilizing bulk purchasing options, and looking into second-hand stores for sturdy medical kits can significantly reduce costs. In addition, online retailers and pharmacies often provide discounts and deals that aren't available in traditional brick-and-mortar stores. By being a savvy shopper, you can procure high-quality items without overspending. 3. Fancy tactical clothing. Investing in fancy tactical clothing may seem like a smart move for those who like to be prepared for any situation. However, while these clothes often boast multiple pockets, rugged materials, and military-inspired designs, their true utility can sometimes be overestimated, especially when compared to regular durable clothing options that offer similar benefits at a fraction of the cost. Many people are drawn to the aesthetic of tactical wear, associating these garments with resilience and readiness. Yet, this style of clothing can subtly drain a prepper's budget without delivering significant additional value. One of the primary appeals of tactical clothing is its perceived durability. Brands often market these items with claims of superior strength and longevity, but in reality, equivalent features can be found in regular outdoor clothing or workwear. For example, a high-quality pair of denim jeans or cargo pants can provide ample pockets and durability for everyday wear and many practical tasks. These alternatives are often designed to withstand harsh conditions, yet they tend to be priced more reasonably than their tactical counterparts. Moreover, while tactical clothing is designed with specific uses in mind, such as military or tactical operations, the average prepper may not require such specialized functionality. Most individuals will find that their everyday needs can be sufficiently met with less specialized and less expensive apparel. The allure of tactical gear often lies more in style than necessity, which can lead to overspending on items that offer more stylistic appeal than practical benefit. Aside from the financial strain, another downside to investing heavily in tactical clothing is the potential for drawing unwanted attention. Overly tactical looks can stand out in everyday settings and may not blend well in non-emergency situations, making discretion more challenging. Opting for more conventional, versatile clothing can better facilitate a low-profile approach while still maintaining practicality. 2 bulk purchases of non-essentials. In the realm of prepping, one of the most impactful practices that can secretly drain your budget is making bulk purchases of non-essential items. While it's appealing to stock up on various goods to prepare for unforeseen circumstances, distinguishing between essentials and non-essentials is crucial. Unfortunately, the convenience and allure of buying in bulk can sometimes lead to an accumulation of items that may not be immediately necessary or valuable in the long term. This often results in unnecessary spending and a cluttered space filled with items that may never be used. The key lies in discerning what truly constitutes a necessity versus what might simply contribute to wasteful excess. Firstly, it's important to recognize that not all items are suitable for bulk buying. Essentials such as non-perishable foods, water, and basic medical supplies should understandably take precedence. These are items with long shelf lives and definite utility during emergencies. However, non-essential items such as novelty snacks, excessive house supplies, or trendy gadgets often end up being bulk purchased under the guise of prepping. Such purchases might provide temporary comfort or satisfaction, but do little to bolster emergency readiness. They can also lead to wastage if they expire or degrade in quality over time, reinforcing the need for vigilant decision-making when considering bulk buys. To avoid financial pitfalls associated with non-essential bulk purchasing, careful budgeting is imperative. Creating a comprehensive list that prioritizes essential items helps in streamlining purchases and avoiding impulse buying traps. It's also advisable to conduct price comparisons across various suppliers to ensure you're getting the best deals possible for the essentials on your list. Another effective strategy is to set a fixed budget for non-essential items, allowing a small percentage of your resources for such acquisitions. This financial discipline ensures that your primary focus remains on essential survival items while still permitting a bit of flexibility for non-essentials that might improve quality of life during emergencies. Moreover, understanding the storage implications of bulk purchases can also prevent unnecessary spending. Overpurchasing non-essentials can lead to storage challenges, resulting in the need for additional space solutions, potentially incurring more costs. It's vital to assess your storage capabilities and plan purchases that align with the available space. Knowing exactly how much you can store can prevent the temptation of bulk buying beyond your needs and capacity. This level of conscientiousness in planning ensures that your budget isn't stretched thin by unnecessary storage solutions and keeps your prepping activities efficient and effective. Inexpensive communication devices. In the digital age where communication plays a pivotal role, investing in communication devices such as smartphones, tablets, and laptops seems almost inevitable. However, these devices often feature heavily on lists of items that can secretly drain your budget, a fact that many overlook in their quest for connectivity and convenience. When the latest model is released, many feel compelled to upgrade, driven by marketing strategies that highlight innovative features or aesthetic improvements. This cycle of continuous upgrading results in significant financial strain and a depletion of resources that could have been allocated more judiciously. Understanding the financial impact of expensive communication devices requires a closer evaluation of the costs associated with them. Initial purchase prices are often deceptively high. For flagship models, you might find yourself spending upward of $1,000. Furthermore, additional costs come into play post-purchase. Maintenance fees, extended warranty premiums, and frequent repairs, especially if comprehensive insurance is opted for, add layers of expenses that many individuals ignore until they become unavoidable. Adding to the cost are the monthly subscriptions for services, which may include data packages, streaming services, or exclusive apps tied to these devices. These recurring charges, small in isolation, accumulate over time and can significantly inflate your expenditure. To counteract the financial drain, it is essential to focus on more budget-friendly alternatives. For instance, one effective strategy is to evaluate whether the latest features offered in new models genuinely enhance your user experience or productivity. Often, older models or refurbished devices provide similar performances at a fraction of the cost. Second-hand markets or certified retailers are excellent places to explore cost-effective options that still cater to your needs sufficiently. Additionally, considering devices with more modest specifications models aimed at budget-conscious consumers can deliver admirable efficiency without unnecessary expenses. Prudent communication device management also involves regular reviews of service plans. Many service providers offer competitive pricing structures that cater to a variety of user needs. Examining these plans and adjusting them as necessary can lead to significant savings. Opting for prepaid plans or limiting data usage through Wi-Fi connectivity are simple yet effective strategies to minimize discretionary spending. Ultimately, the key lies in resisting impulsive consumer behavior driven by fear of missing out on the latest technology trends. It's important to foster an awareness of how marketing influences purchasing habits and to break free from the cycle of relentless upgrading. By adopting a more strategic approach, individuals can manage their communication devices effectively, ensuring these essential tools do not secretly drain their budgets, thereby allowing better financial allocation for other priorities. In conclusion, preparing for unforeseen circumstances is crucial, but it's essential to remain vigilant about how certain prepping items can inadvertently strain your budget. By identifying and cutting expenses on items that offer little return on investment, such as redundant gadgets, overbulked perishables, or premium survival gear, one can strategically manage resources. Prioritizing multi-use, high-quality essentials over gimmicky or transient products allows for a more sustainable and financially sound approach to preparedness. Ongoing assessment of your inventory and being mindful of marketing influences can help curtail superfluous spending, ensuring that your preparedness efforts do not come at the cost of your financial stability. With a cautious and thoughtful approach, prepping can be both efficient and economically feasible, enabling you to meet future challenges without compromising your present financial health.